They say that money can't buy happiness, but many people try it anyway. This was the case with Daniel, a billionaire who had it all: expensive cars, huge mansions, and enough influence to move mountains. However, despite having everything he ever wanted, he was deeply unhappy. All the pleasures that money could bring failed to fill the void in his heart. He felt there was something more to life, something beyond the endless pursuit of wealth and power. But he just couldn't put his finger on it. Then one day, fate intervened and changed his life forever. He met a poor village girl who showed him the true meaning of happiness. Her name was Clara, and she was the kindest soul he had ever encountered. Despite living in poverty, she always had a smile on her face and a helping hand for those in need. Daniel was drawn to her positive energy and radiant spirit, which seemed to light up every room she entered. One day, Daniel decided to visit a small rural community to look for a place to invest in. As he drove through the winding roads, he noticed a young woman struggling to carry a heavy load of firewood. Without hesitation, he stopped his car and offered to help her. When he extended his hand, she looked at him with gratitude and said, "Thank you for your help. It's just that my mother is sick and needs some soup to get some nutrition." Daniel felt a pang of sympathy and asked if he could do anything else to help. Impressed by her humility and strength, he decided to return the next day to see her mother. When he arrived, he was touched by the sight of the young woman's unwavering dedication to her family. Despite their different backgrounds, Daniel and Clara developed a deep connection. He was captivated by her genuine nature, and she was drawn to his kindness and thoughtfulness. They spent hours talking about their dreams and aspirations, and Daniel realized that he had never felt this way about anyone before. However, Daniel knew that their relationship would not be easy. Clara was a poor village girl while he was a wealthy businessman. Their families and friends would likely disapprove of their romance. But he was willing to take the risk because he couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Despite the challenges they faced, Daniel and Clara's love grew stronger with each passing day. He introduced her to new experiences, taking her to fancy restaurants and expensive boutiques. She, in turn, showed him the beauty of simplicity, teaching him to appreciate the little things in life. Soon, Daniel knew he had to make a decision. He could continue living his life of luxury and ease, or follow his heart and pursue a life with Clara. In the end, love triumphed over everything. Daniel chose to marry Clara, much to the disapproval of his family and friends. They tried to convince him to reconsider, but he was determined to make this work. He knew that true love wasn't about money or status, but about two people who complemented each other and shared a deep bond. After the wedding, Daniel moved Clara and her family into a beautiful home in the city. He paid for her siblings' education and made sure her mother received the best medical care. Despite their humble beginnings, Clara and Daniel were happier than ever. They had each other, and that was all that mattered. News of Daniel's marriage to a poor village girl spread quickly. People who had once mocked Clara were now envious of her good fortune. However, she didn't let it get to her. She remained humble and kind, treating everyone with respect regardless of their social status. As the years passed, Daniel and Clara's love grew deeper. They had children and built a life together that was filled with joy and laughter. Daniel never forgot the valuable lesson Clara had taught him. He learned that true happiness wasn't about material possessions, but about cherishing the people in your life and living with integrity and compassion. This story teaches us that true love knows no boundaries. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It can conquer all obstacles and bring people together regardless of their differences. Money can build houses, but love builds homes. Daniel and Clara's love story is a testament to the transformative power of love. Their journey reminds us that sometimes the most valuable treasures in life are found in the most unexpected places.